everybody and welcome to my channel. We are going to be doing a unicorn inspired colorful makeup look today. This is the finished look. Do you like it? I love it. It's very bright, it's very colorful. We used a ton of color. I actually also used a new glitter for the first time. I'm very excited about that. But before I get into it, I do want to say that I post every single day on my YouTube channel. So if you're interested in checking out more of my videos, please make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about my future videos. And if you have absolutely no interest in doing that whatsoever, well, keep on watching this video because I'm sure it's going to be entertaining to watch because I pretty much did nothing in this video but talk and put on makeup. So if you're interested in doing that, if you're interested in watching that, then of course I hope you will enjoy this video. So let's just get on into it. So I have several products I want to use today. I have a few palettes that I want to sort of like dip my fingers into. And I think that today is going to be an interesting video because I do have several. The first one that I want to sort of like get into is the Hasina 2 palette, which you guys know I have been obsessed with. I'm going to take this color called Anya, which is like this matte blue, and I'm going to basically apply this into the outer portion of my eyelid. I think I'm going to go back into the same color but using like a slightly fluffier brush. The last brush was kind of a packing brush, and this brush I'm using to basically deposit the color into my crease a little bit more, and I'm just feathering it out and making it a little bit more, I don't know, smoky, since I'm pretty much into that life. Oh, I forgot. Brow bone highlight, of course. It wouldn't be an Anya video if I didn't forget to do a brow bone highlight, which is what I'm going to do right now. I just have like this icy blue highlight that I'm going to apply to my brow bone area for some added pizzazz. I'm just going to intensify that blue color further just by applying it into the socket. I mean, you guys know I do have a slight weakness for blue. I feel like every time I've been getting into this palette, I've just been dipping into this matte blue color, and honestly, like, it's because I love it so much and it's such a beautiful blue shade and it just works for like my desires so well. But I do feel like I should be working with some of the other colors in this palette because I feel like they might be getting a little jealous. I know I sound ridiculous, but my point is that yes, I will be working with other colors in this palette, but for now I'm just obsessed with this blue. It's so bright and it's so fun. It's so nice. So this is where the obsession is going right now. Now I kind of want to get into this palette a little bit. I know I'm kind of skipping around, but this is pretty much what this video is. Just me skipping around, you know, playing with makeup, which is what I do. I love doing that. But I pretty much used a matte blue so far, and I used like a icy kind of silvery highlight for my brow bone. And now I want to go in and try this teal shade on for size right here. So if you want to recreate this look, just take whatever teal shade you have and just, I don't know, use that. And, or is this like a teal? It's kind of like a darkish teal. It's kind of interesting. And right now what I'm doing is I'm taking a little bit of glitter glue and I'm applying it into the inner portion of my crease, which is pretty much exactly where I want to apply that teal shade. And I really want to do this because I do this to pretty much all of my shimmers. I love that added intensity. I love that added pizzazz. I love that little bit of something special. And since glitter glue does help me achieve that, I have been using this glitter glue like pretty much religiously. I mean, you guys know this if you saw my not December favorites. If you saw my current favorites video, how much I love glitter glue and how much I've been using it. And I do want to say that I am going to be doing a yearly favorites. I want to do a 2018 favorites, and that I have not filmed yet, and I haven't like set up completely, but that will be coming. I'm not sure if it's going to be coming either this year or like in January. I would like it for it to be like in December, which is probably what it's going to turn out to be, but we'll see. So anyway, my eyelids are getting kind of tacky, so I'm just going to dip into this teal shade that I love so much. I've actually never used this shade on my eyes, and if you saw my swatch party with this palette, then you know how excited I was about this teal, and I'm just going to call it teal, okay? And oh my goodness, it looks so pretty. I love it. It looks so pretty. Oh my gosh. We love a beautiful teal. Oh my gosh, this is so, I love it. Okay. All right, so I'm going to spread this into the center of my lid as well. Oh my gosh, that was... So I'm going to spread this into the center of my lid as well, so we have like a little bit of a juxtaposition, if you will, of like the matte blue and the teal color, so we have like a little bit of fun stuff going on. And then I'm going to do the same to the other lid. I'm actually considering like low-key doing like a low buy or a no buy, mostly because everybody is doing them right now on YouTube. But then part of me is kind of like, is it really necessary for me? Because I don't feel like I buy a lot of makeup. I feel like I've been buying more makeup recently, but in general, I'm not someone who purchases a lot of makeup. So I don't know, is that even necessary for me to like do something like that? By the way, I'm using the remaining blue color, like this matte blue color left on this like brush right here, to just apply some of that matte blue color a little bit more intensely into the inner crease of my eye. But yeah, back to the low buy / no buy. I feel like people who are doing that really buy a lot of makeup, which is really fun, of course, to watch and to sort of like see like what they're buying. I actually do like watching people's haul videos and just seeing like what they're purchasing because it's kind of entertaining to me. I'm going to go in, by the way, with like a small crease brush actually, and I'm just going to use that for the inner crease of my eye. But yeah, I do think that it's so wonderful to just see the joy on people's faces when they unbox something or when they buy something, and creating looks with that, like watching them create looks with that sort of thing. It's almost as if I'm living vicariously through them. And a lot of times I don't even feel like the need to buy that makeup because they have already bought it and I'm already like experiencing the joy of possessing that item with them, you know? Which is, of course, another reason why I love the internet so much. I mean, you don't need to buy everything that you see on the line, but I do like experiencing things through other people's eyes. I think that's a fascinating thing to just try on for size, honestly. By the way, I'm going to do my face makeup really quickly. I'm just going to do some foundation because I do want to do like the lower lash line, but I obviously can't really do that right now because I need to put on my foundation, and I'm just going to mix in some of this Fenty Beauty foundation with a little bit of liquid illuminator. This is the Wet n Wild liquid illuminator. I'm pretty much doing like half and half, pretty much, so it's looking like that. And I'm just going to, well, my fingers are dirty, but you know what? It's my own face. I can be a little bit liberal with this, but I'm just going to mix with my fingers, and I'm going to apply the concoction strategically to areas of my face where I feel like there is more of a need for foundation application. You saw me use this technique in my holiday makeup look. I call it holiday makeup look because it really wasn't a typical holiday makeup look. I really made it colorful. I didn't really make it look too traditional. I feel like if you're looking for a traditional holiday makeup look to wear, if you're looking for like the cookie cutter version, I actually do have videos like that up on my channel from last year. And I have several videos, and I really still stand by those videos. I think that those are really pretty looks, but I don't really want to spend time filming something I've already done and something that I've already seen a lot of other people do. So that's why I'm not going to be doing your typical cookie cutter holiday makeup looks this year. So yeah, there's that. And what was I talking about? Yeah, I was using this technique of just applying foundation with my fingers and just buffing it in with a brush in that video because I honestly love how it really just decreases the cakey look of your face. This is actually a kind of like a bad foundation match. I really do feel like this is not what my skin is at the moment, so this is not a fun time, but hopefully you guys will forgive this little error of mine. But anyway, let's go back to my eye makeup right now because I have to go back to my eye makeup. I'm going to go in with a matte pink color, and I think that I will be using this color right here. I was gonna use actually another palette, but then I was like, you know what, there's a matte pink in here, so might as well use that. I'm going to really just pack this matte pink color into my lower lash line. I'm really just loading up the brush and I'm really just packing that color in. And I do want to confine this to the outer part of my lower lash line. And then I also want to extend the color and just sort of like mesh it in with the blue crease color that is present on my top lash line. This is pretty much what it's looking like right now. I mean, kind of weird looking, but I kind of like it. And I'm just gonna stop in this area right here. I'm going to pick up this brush right here, and it has like a little bit of blue eyeshadow on it. I think that's because I was using it to blend some blue eyeshadow last week. I know I'm disgusting, but I'm going to basically use this because it doesn't really seem like there's a lot of blue eyeshadow on this, so I don't really think that the residue will show up on my skin. But I'm gonna dip it into this mustard color, and I don't know if I've ever used this mustard color before, so this is a fun experiment. And I want to apply this into the lower lash line, but like make sure that this color is in the inner part of my lower lash line, if you will. I actually do think that this has the potential to make me look quite sickly, so I'm going to go in with like a more dense brush so I can lay the color in a more opaque fashion. And I'm just going to try that because the fluffy brush could work, but I really want this to be like an opaque wash of color. Okay, yeah, see, I like that a lot better. And I actually want to like just sort of like mesh that mustard into the pink, just so like there is a little bit of like a cohesiveness to this. I do think that I would like to apply more of this color to intensify it because I don't want to make it seem like there's nothing there, because I want that yellow mustard color to be visible, but at the same time we do have like so much intensity going on that I'm kind of like worried that this color will kind of like sort of be dwarfed by all that like color that we have going on here. I actually think that's better. I'm going to go in with this pink color and just mesh those two colors in together a little bit more. By the way, my hair is like not like greasy, I promise. It's just that it's wet and I put it up for this video. But I do think that I'm kind of like liking where this look is going. I'm going to really quickly do an inner corner highlight, and for that I want to go in with this like bright green sort of like foiled color from the Hasina 2 palette. And I'm using the green color because I've really been loving the idea of having like a green highlight recently. I love that look. I just think it's so cool and so like interesting, so that's what I'm going to do today. That makes this look so much more fun. I'm going to really quickly go ahead and I want to use these glitters that I got from Yasss Glitter. This is a brand that I sort of like found and I was really intrigued by, and I ordered something from them, and I actually ordered 2 glitters, and they actually put in like this beautiful like eyeshadow, which I will try out at a future date. But this like was completely free, and I don't know how much it was, but like I just loved the idea of like having like a little bit of a free surprise in the order. It was very nice of them. But I ordered these 2 glitters, and these are like these chunkier glittery options, and I kind of like I want to try and use these in today's video. I'm like interested and I'm intrigued to see how this will turn out. I hope that this will look really pretty. But I really do want to like provide a little bit of a glitter base. So I'm going to take my glitter glue. Okay, this is the same one that I was using for my eyeshadow. What look do I want to go for? This is in the shade Dreamy, and I want to be super careful with this so I don't spill it. But this is so pretty. I'm not sure if I can show you guys, but that's what it looks like. Sorry, my hands are absolutely filthy. So pretty, I love it. Okay, so that looks absolutely beautiful. It's like a party on my eyelids. I love it so much. It's so pretty. So I think that I actually do want to brighten the inner corner just a bit because, I mean, it looked so bright, but then we put that glitter on. So I'm just going to take this like white highlight color and I'm just going to lightly dust this right on top of that green to act a little bit as a topper. So then, of course, I'm going to be doing a little bit of facial highlighting. I'm going to go in with this like liquid illuminator and I'm just going to highlight the high points of my face and then just blend everything out. I do think that's a little bit fun to take a more like precise highlighting brush and use that to dip into this white shade right here and just use it to give my cheekbones a little bit of a pop. I'm then going to take a little bit of bronzer and I'm going to use that to define my face more. I'm going to be doing a little bit of mascara first off. And then for my lips, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild lip liner in the shade Bare to Comment. And then I'll be using the Essence liquid lipstick, which is actually a lip gloss. It's a thing. I don't get it. I don't get why they called it a liquid lipstick when really it's a gloss. Don't understand this at all, but I love the product. These lashes happen to be some nice fresh ones from House of Lashes, and these are called the Allura Lights. These are kind of like casual little baby lashes, which I like because you can really see the glitter on my lids. And then I'm going to quickly do my lower lash mascara. So my friends, that is the end of this makeup look. I really love how it turned out. It's giving me serious unicorn vibes, I'll be honest. I like unicorns. I actually love them a lot because they're sparkly, they're glittery, they're shiny, they love to play around, and they're mythical creatures. But I do hope you enjoyed this makeup look and this video anyway, and let me know what you thought of this video. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Give me thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want in the space down below. And if you want to check out my other videos, there are tons of videos in the cards. There's also going to be an end screen for this video, and I do have tons of videos posted every day on my YouTube channel, so check it out down below as well. And that is all I have to say for this video. I do want to say though that I can tell that this is going to be a beast to edit. I'm going to just stop talking now because clearly I don't think that I need to give myself any more editing stress. So I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.